What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Columbus, Ohio, and today we're going to mix it up as we're going to be doing a map tour of where you should live in Columbus, Ohio, or the surrounding areas in 2022. What's up, everyone? My name is Brad Winter, and if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I always appreciate all the views and all my subscribers. If you're new here, go ahead and tap on that subscribe button, or if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that. Click on the bell. Also give us a like, because YouTube is gonna notify everyone that's searching for Columbus, Ohio, or something about the Central Ohio area when we do these videos. And in these videos, I talk about everything that you need to know about working, living, playing, eating in the Columbus metro or surrounding areas. As you guys know, I am also a licensed real estate agent in the state of Ohio. And as much as I love doing these videos for you guys, and I'm gonna keep doing them because I really do love doing them, I would love nothing more to help you with your real estate needs. So if you're thinking about moving here, shoot me a text, give me a call. Whatever you need to do, make sure you do it, because I'm going to have your back when moving to our incredible city. Okay, so the biggest question I get is, Brad, where should I live if I'm moving to the Columbus area? And I cannot tell you where to live. I am not going to steer you to any suburb or any neighborhood. Today, I'm simply going to break down the different regions of the Columbus metro and surrounding areas. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to give some insight on those areas. And then ultimately, you need to make a decision what's best for you. Right, so let's break it down. So today, we're going to talk about the downtown area right here. We're going to talk about the south, which you see with my cursor over here, east side, the north, and the west. Every neighborhood and every suburb and every major city, it has its pros and cons, it's good, it's bad. It's all about where you want to live and what's best for your lifestyle. All right. So don't think that I'm going to tell you where to live. You got to make those decisions on your own. Okay. So we're going to get started off on the east side of Columbus metro, the surrounding areas. You will hear me refer to this as Central Ohio as well, which makes up this whole region right here. Okay. So don't get it confused. Let's start kind of in the downtown area and we'll work our way out to the suburbs. So if we just go right outside of downtown here, you're going to see this area called Old Town East. For the last 5, 6, 7 years, it's been one of the hottest neighborhoods for people to renovate houses and flip, or buy houses and renovate them and fix them up. It's a really cool area. It actually used to be an area of Columbus way back when where there were a lot of prominent figures that lived in the Old Town East. Politicians, doctors, lawyers, wealthy business owners. Way back in the 20s and 30s, 40s, that's where they were at. And then it has this kind of revitalization over the last half decade or so. So this is a pretty cool area. You definitely want to check it out. I mean, if you're somebody that wants to live in a neighborhood, but you don't want to live downtown, but you work downtown, I mean, you could ride your bike here, you could walk, you have a lot of different options. So if we scroll down here, area right here, you can kind of see this is Old Town East. Right in this area. Okay. So as we move farther east, you're going to get this Franklin Park area right here. Well, let's move up to this King Lincoln Bronze, this area right here. Again, another really cool historic neighborhood that's seen its tough times, but there's a lot of positive things going on over here. So again, if you want to live in the a neighborhood of the downtown area, check this out. Now Franklin Park over here, you got the Franklin Park Conservatory, which is super cool. I've talked about the conservatory a lot. So let's zoom in here and see if we can check it out. So these are some of the houses you can see in Old Town, right? Super cool. I mean, these are big houses, right? And if I turn around here, you're gonna see the conservatory, right? So this is a huge kind of landmark in Columbus. It's super cool. Tons of weddings, charity events, all those good things happen here. Definitely a place you want to check out. I mean, it's a good date spot. Take the family, you name it. definitely check that out. Now, as we go a little bit farther east on Broad Street, this runs downtown. You'll see this. This is a famous street. You've got Bexley, which is one of the most historic areas. It is a very affluent place. It is a very tight-knit community. People that grew up in Bexley and moved to Bexley, they're proud of it. So it's a really neat community. So this might be an option as well. Let me tell you something. This place right here, the top, I think it's a kept secret. So many people that I know have never heard of this, but this is an old style like mobster steakhouse. They even have these like fake doors that mobsters used to put their mistresses in when their wives would show up to the restaurant looking for them. It's super cool. They've got a great piano on some nights. You definitely want to check that out. They just did a patio this year. That's really cool. I think it's one of the best kept secrets, especially if you're not from here, as far as restaurants. So you definitely want to check that out for sure. All right. So as we zoom out, you've got Eastmore right here, which is another old kind of cool historic place. My mother-in-law actually grew up there. So it's cool. A lot of cool houses over here, bigger lots, neighborhoods with lots of trees. And, it's not like these new build communities. Same thing with Whitehall over here. Definitely check that out. And then as you kind of move farther east, you've got a hospital out here and the VA. So, if you're a veteran that needs to go to the VA, maybe you look over here to live. You've got the airport right here as well. So it's easy access from any of these places to the airport. It's a joke. That's easy. And then as we move a little bit farther east, you've got Reynoldsburg out here. You've got Blacklick. And as you go farther out, you've got Pataskala, which if you like a little bit more of a rural setting, then you want to come out here. Now I am going to go a little bit southeast to Pickerington. I've talked about this place, a couple of nice high schools down here, really great tight-knit community. People love living out here. I will say that traffic to get to Pickerington sucks. So just beware of that. All right, so let's talk about the north side of Columbus. We're gonna go back downtown and we're gonna start going north on High Street. This is gonna be the most prominent streets in the area. It's gonna go very far north, all right? So if you ever get lost, just get on High Street. So the short north area this is the most popular area, probably in the downtown kind of metro area for restaurants, bars, shops, hotels. You've got the convention center down here. And this place is busy for, all sorts of conventions, game day for Ohio State. If people are visiting Columbus, they are staying in this area. Now, this is from 2019, so there's a lot of things that I've already done. Like this construction is completed, but you can kind of see, just what this vibe looks like right here. It's tons of restaurants and shops. This is headed back towards the city. So if you're looking to have a night out or, during the day, go shopping and you're in the city, definitely check out the short north. Now, some of the other really great places around here are Harrison West. You've got Victorian Village right here where Goodale Park is. It's one of the most prominent parks in all of the central Ohio area. They have festivals all the time. You could take your dog there and let them run around. People get engaged there. They take pictures there. It's a really nice place. Some beautiful houses around there. Over here on this side, you've got Italian Village, which has seen an explosion of development. It's probably one of the biggest growth areas of the downtown market. Now, as we move more north, you've got Ohio State right here. All right. So if you don't want to be around campus, avoid this area with all costs. And then as we go up, we've got Clintonville, North Linden's over here. We keep going a little bit farther. We've got Worthington, which starts up here, which is, starts to be a suburb of the Columbus area. And then as you can see, as this turns all the way up into, you've got a little bit of Lewis Center, not quite Powell, but all the way up to Delaware, is the north part. Let's throw Powell in there actually as well. So let's zoom in on Powell. It's an awesome place. People love Powell right here. It's probably one of the most popular places for people to actually move to. It's got great schools. You've got the zoo right here. So definitely another popular place on the north side of Columbus itself. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about the west side of downtown Columbus. You've got let's see here. Let's zoom in here so you guys can see a little bit more. You've got Franklinton. Now this is another up and coming area. There's a lot of development going down there. You've got Cosi, which is really cool right in this area. And there's a big project called the Peninsula Project, which is a ton of development going on. So you will see a lot of people wanting to live down here. This is also a lot of investors go down here to flip houses and for buy and holds. It's cool. It's got Brewdog Brewery that's down here, a couple other breweries. It's really starting to grow and might be a good option for you if you kind of like that vibe. Now, as we go west, we've got Grandview Heights out here, which is another fabulous neighborhood if you're looking for kind of more of that urban feel, but you want to maybe have a bigger house, you want to have some sort of yard, you want to be in a good school district, but you're not ready for the suburbs. This is another great area. Just north of it is Upper Arlington. It's literally probably number 1 or number 2 every single year, according to niche.com, for public schools in the Central Ohio area. It's a great community, another really kind of historic area of the Columbus market. People who live there, they grow up there, they're very passionate about Upper Arlington, and they take a lot of pride in living there. So it's a cool place to go. As we go a little bit farther west, get out here so you can see a little bit better. We've got Hilliard, Ohio, and you've got Galloway down here. Now Hilliard, you got 3 high schools here. It's massive. I read something that only 50% of the land that Hilliard City owns has been developed, which is crazy. So I'm sure this is going to start extending out here even farther. Hilliard's great. It's very popular. A lot of people love to live there. Beware, traffic sucks. Just gonna throw that out there. Another really great area is Dublin, Ohio. This is another great popular place. I can't tell you how many times people call me and say, hey, what's up with Dublin? Like, I've heard a lot of great things about Dublin. Great schools up here. You're close to the zoo. You got the big metro park. You are an earshot from downtown Columbus, 20, 25 minutes, depending on, where you live. Now, one thing that I do love about Dublin, and we'll see how updated it is. I doubt it's very updated, but there's an area across the river from Old Dublin, and it's called Bridge Park. So this is Bridge Park. This is a massive development that was done. And, this is still this is actually from recent, September 2022. Cool. They just recently did this. So there are a ton of lifestyle living communities back here. You've got apartments, condos that you can buy, tons of restaurants up and down the strip here. You can see the Urban's Pint House right there. This goes on all the way down here, all sorts of things to do, right? The North Market, which is in downtown. If you've seen my videos, I've talked about the North Market. They've got a place up here, which is really, really cool. And what I love about it is if you go back out here, you come out here, this is a bridge that'll actually connect to Old Dublin, which is super cool. So if we go back out there, let's see if we can get in. All right, so this is Bridge Park over here. So this is the bridge that connects, we'll call it New Dublin to Old Dublin. And by the way, the Pearl right here, absolutely fantastic. And they've got a really cool patio out here that you can look at Bridge Park. You can look at the river. So this is one of my really favorite places to go, in Central Ohio, just because of this whole area right here. Great restaurants, great bars, lots to do. So definitely check it out. All right, now if we go a little bit farther west, we're gonna run into Plain City. Now this is a farm town that is seeing a huge redevelopment of the downtown area. As Hilliard pushes this way, Dublin pushes this way, Plain City, they're doing a ton of housing developments. I think over 500 homes are going up in the next year or so in Plain City. Good schools, really nice people. Definitely if you want more of like a rural feel, you'll want to maybe get out here, right? Maybe you want some land. Maybe you want to buy a farm. Who knows? Plain City is a good option. All right, so let's talk about the downtown area. So if you are somebody who wants to live downtown, maybe you work downtown and you just want to be able to walk, right? That would be pretty easy. Or you can get on one of those scooters or ride your bike, whatever you want to do. You can certainly do that. We have a lot of clients that have relocated here from major cities that love the downtown atmosphere and they want to live down here in the buildings. And this is kind of where they want to do their life, which is super cool, right? So if you're downtown, Couple things, just like notable things. You've got, let's see here, the North Market, which is cool. It's got so many, yeah, you can see it right here. All these different businesses in there, like food vendors. Jenny's Ice Cream is in there. Stoff's Coffee. They got great flowers. That's where I get flowers for my wife. So gentlemen, if you're looking for great flowers, go there. This place is slammed on the weekends. A lot of hotels down here. So people that are coming in for work, definitely check that out. Or if you're just coming in for a weekend, there are a place that I want to show you. If you are in the luxury condo space and you are moving here and you want to buy something. So this glass building right here that I'm showing you is called Park's Edge. And these are beautiful luxury condos. I'm going to guess last time I checked, the starting price was probably around high sixes. They'll get into the million to a couple million. So this is an area, if you are somebody that's used to having a doorman, if you want an on-site gym, pool, parking, 24 hours concierge, all these things, this is a place that you want to be. By far the best place in Columbus as far as like luxury living, in my opinion. And the cool thing is this is really close to baseball area, which is down here. Another great building. So there's baseball fields down here. You've got soccer down this way, the MLS soccer team. So just a great location. Not to mention, you've got the Side of Mile Trail right over in this area. If you ever are in need of a hospital, you've got Grant Hospital, Grant Emergency Room, Medical Center. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but just in case. The Walrus, this is a staple dive bar. Definitely check it out. And then this place right here, hey, they took care of my dogs, City Dog. It was a place you can take your dog for daycare, or if you need the board. When I lived in the city, I would take my dog there if I ever needed to go out of town, or just wanted her to interact with some other dogs. So it's kind of the downtown area. All right, so let's talk about the southern part of downtown Columbus. So when a lot of people, when they associate Columbus, they associate German Village. This is a historic area. There's beautiful historic homes. There are brick streets. It is super, super cool. One of my favorite, might be my favorite neighborhood. That's just my opinion. You have all sorts of things down here. So you got Pistachio Vera. They have great coffee, great treats as well. The Old Mohawk. This place is awesome. So it's been there, I don't know the exact date, but if someone told me it's been there for 50 years, I believe them. The wife and I love to do is when it's freezing cold out, we would go there and get soup. They have great soups, just great bar food. The people are so kind. It's really cool. Barcelona, another great staple restaurant. You got Schiller Park. Everybody talks about this place. Dog parks. You can, they have a baseball field there, tennis court, basketball court. It's just a great place to go. You'll see some really cool artwork down there too. That's actually hanging from trees. It's like, I guess it's some sort of statue you want to call it, but it's really cool. Sometimes you don't even see the wires that it's hanging from you. So you just think this person is just floating in the air, which is pretty wild. Before we leave German Village, I would be doing everybody a disservice if I did not talk about Lindy's. So Lindy's restaurant just has a special place in my heart. Right here it is. On the corner, it's been there forever. It is a Columbus staple, a Central Ohio staple, a German Village staple. All right, the inside, you go inside and eat. Everybody though, they wait their turn. They cannot wait for the patio to open. Now it looks like, this is a little bit of fall time because it was done in November of 2020. So you can see in here, this is the patio. So people wait in line to get in here on the weekends. Brunch here is phenomenal. A great summer night is awesome. They got a balcony up here that you can go in. Really great place. So I had to show you that because, hey, it's my favorite and you should know about it too. So let's back out of here. As you go a little bit farther south, you run into Marion Village, which is, an area that has been booming lately. Southern Orchards, this is Children's Hospital right here. Should not leave that out just in case you need to know. Southern Orchards, again, it's an area, has gone through its harder times. And over the last 5 years or so, there's been a huge facelift to it. A lot of people have renovated their homes. A lot of investors have flipped homes down there. This is an area that a lot of people want to check out for possible purchase of a home. We can keep going farther out here. So you've got Grove City, call that the southern part, another suburb of Columbus. Check out downtown Grove City. They got a lot of cool things going on in that old part, which I think is really cool. Obetz, Groveport, and then Canal Winchester. So those all areas that are kind of on the outskirts, they make up what I'm going to call Central Ohio, all suburbs. Again, I wanted to give you guys a map tour of, kind of Central Ohio and the downtown area, because people always call and they're like, where should I live? Well, it all depends on what you want. Do you want to be in a good school district? Do you want to be in a building? There's so many factors that I thought I could just give you guys a good snapshot of the different areas of Columbus. I'm not suggesting you should live in any of these places. I'm not steering you there. I would never do that. You need to make those decisions for yourself. Do a little bit more research. Get on my channel, and actually you can type in most of these places or areas I have done a video on, so I can give you some more information. So that's going to wrap up our map tour of the Columbus Metro and surrounding areas. If you guys are thinking about moving, relocating here, if you live here and you want to talk real estate, if you want help with your real estate needs, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text message, fire off an email, guys. Whatever you need to do it, because I'm going to have your back. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you next time.